Okay, we might have an audio problem for... We'll see what happens. Oh. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if we can hear everybody, but we're good. I just gotta fix something. Discord needs to change. There we go. Now everybody's in the right place. Or at least everybody's visible. Rhino is brooding. Let's see if we can actually hear stuff.
Caesar.
Hi, Cesar. How's it going, friend? Can you hear us okay? The bros. Alright, so, as requested, when we last saw our intrepid adventurers, they were, well, most of us were just, time to watch. Okay, yeah, totally. Alright, so last time we left our intrepid adventurers, they had a death in their adventuring party, by which I mean, Chloraphina may or may not have killed somebody, you know, as one does when one is chaotic evil. We also had an issue with Deacon, the dead guy, where his family heirloom necklace went missing, and after a lengthy discussion amongst the party, it was randomly found on the ground, like 30 feet X direction. So now everybody's happy. Well, happy is a relative term. Also, I'm really sorry, my chair will not stop squeaking. It's gonna be a problem. So you guys can keep traveling. You are, I closed my notes earlier. That was very silly. Where are my notes? Don't do it! Don't do this to me. Silly thing. What are you guys talking about as you are going on down the road as I'm pulling stuff up? Pepperettes? That's right, I think. Whoops. Everyone's super quiet. I'm not sure if we're...
Yeah, I'm in deep shit. I'm keeping my mouth quiet.
I mean, that seems fair, to be honest. I suppose. That's valid.
I'm not talking much. I'm just keeping an eye out on the road as we walk it.
Fair enough.
I'm not with the party. I'm like on the outskirts of it. I like to do my own little scouting while we move.
Okay. The two of you that are keeping an eyeball out, let's roll some perception checks. See what we spot, if anything.
Oh shit! Here we go.
It's my party and I'll die if I want to. What? Okay. Ooh. It's a dragon. I'm just kidding. Super, or excuse me, Roland, you spot a well down the road because you are mostly keeping to the roads, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well down the road, you see a couple of... You don't even realize they're people until you realize they're moving, but brightly dressed people, like real bright. Can't tell what race or gender or anything like that yet, though.
I advise Zorfres of what I've seen and decide to go back and tell the party.
Okay.
Before he goes back to tell the party, I ask if there are any, outside of the bright colors, any identifying traits, symbols, like and anything that can be used to identify who they are.
Do 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 do. With a 23,
Oh.
they are. Actually, grab something wrong.
And whether or
Yes.
not they're armed.
Okay, you good question. Are they armed? In fact, they are not. They seem to be wearing like a very, very bright red. Both of them. It's like target practice way over there. Red is often. Roll me a religion check to see if you make the connection about something.
Come on, big money, big money, big money. Oh.
I had a good roll, didn't I?
You did. Zorfris, how you doing? Hey, Redthorn. So
Such a bad roll.
Yeah, this is going off to a great
The
start.
gods in the sky just smite me with lightning, and that's it.
Roland, you know what makes sense? Some of the priests of like people who are loyal to Alake, who is one of the deities in my world, wear like bright red. So that's definitely a possibility, at least. So maybe it's a couple of clericy priesty people.
Sorry,
Or
what was
they
the
could just have really interesting fashion sense.
Sorry, what was the name of the deity?
Alike, Alicae.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
What you doing? Sin's
We
wandering.
advise the party and we proceed with caution.
Okay, sounds good. As you approach these people, you can tell that they are both human. One of them is, I had an evil idea, but it would kill everyone, so let's not. They are, it's a lady and a gentleman, and they are wearing like matching red, like not jumpsuits, but like priestly, like garb, like martial arts uniforms, kind of. The lady just kind of nods, and the gentleman gives everybody a bit of a look, especially Houdini over there. Houdini.
I choose to just keep on going and ignore
Okay.
them.
All right. They.
What are you looking at?
Here we go. Session 3, guys. All spent on the road.
Yep. Beg your pardon.
I said, what are you looking at?
Thanks for the lurk, squirrels. Nothing. Is there a problem?
Well, I noticed you look at me up and down. And I don't quite appreciate that.
When did Houdini become Forrest Gump?
I mean, there's not a lot of up to. He's a fairly tall guy. There's not a lot of up to be looking.
Glory, did you not see that?
That's a great question. we should probably just keep moving. Let's just go. And she like bumps you like suggestively and is like, come on, let's go. Hey, Griffin. Cupcakes are complete. We will do tea time.
All right, walk on away then. Walk on.
He just like raises an eyebrow and keeps going, and the lady shoots this look at whoever happens to be pointing in that direction. Everybody scampers off. You guys look at. Sorry, I need to grab a note. Oh, I can't switch channels right now. That's okay. So you guys are, ooh, who are you blessing, squirrels? Squirrels has
Come on.
blessed
Big
someone.
money, big money, big money, big money.
All right, he'll get to it. You guys travel for, are you trying to, like, go super fast? Yorl, you have a random d4 to add to one d20 roll this session.
Boom.
Boom.
Nice.
Are
I
you
don't know what
guys...
that means, but boom.
Boom.
You
So
got
on...
blessed. You got blessed.
Achoo! So on your way to your destination, are you trying to, like, keep a particular pace? Do you, like, have... Most of you are just in this for safety and numbers, so I don't know if you have any specific reasons to be going to... I believe we were going to Kilker, but let me double check, actually, because that'll make a difference. I have another campaign running in Kilker, so that's terrifying. But, sorry. Oh, okay, there we are. So we were from there to there. So we're going to Neural. That's where we're going. Okay. So on your way to Neural, which is a big, like, farming community and acorn squash. Nice. Have fun. You're basically on your way to a very large farming community. It's a pretty big city in general, but the outskirts are all dedicated to livestock and agriculture. Is there anything in particular on your way there that you would like to accomplish, or would you like to TLDR to getting to town to find someone else to seduce?
I say we go to town. On glory.
Oh,
So,
Dope.
sure, Ural agrees.
yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm good for that.
We're all gonna go on town, Glory.
I mean, not on Glory, but
All right, Glory, you're with me. Come on, let's go.
Okay, you guys get into town. You enter through the. This city actually doesn't have gates or walls as such. It's just kind of guard stations around the city. When you arrive, it is, where's that D12? That's not a D12. Hell's bells. It is about 8 o'clock at night. What is your scheme for the evening? An entire city is laid before you. Certain things will be closed, but let's see what you want to do. See what happens.
Glory, me and you are getting drunk tonight. I said we hit up a local pub.
I'm
I
alright
also
with
want to hit
that.
the local pub.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit solely in the corner and by myself and just watch everything.
Okay.
Like a brooding elf.
Fair enough. Yorl and Zorfris, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna go gamble.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go see if
Also
I can
good
meet my friend Train.
Someone
Yeah,
should
just-
counterbrood. Nice. So you... Okay, so we'll come back to that in a second. Zorfris, what are you up to? Just to kind of figure out when I need
I
to...
am going to survey the town and see if I can find any more Dragonborn that may be located here?
Ooh. That Dragonborn are pretty rare in general. But what areas of town are you looking in? Like the commerce area, are you looking around the edges at the farms, or just literally strolling the town, seeing what you find? Whole place.
Probably any barracks, anywhere where there's soldiers or fighters.
Okay, let's see here. I cannot read those dice. You find one other dragonborn. We are come here. We are a lady. And she's just walking around. She does actually appear to be some sort of military, not necessarily a guard, but some sort of, like, she's got armor on and she's got some sort of ranking. Like some sort of little badge thing that you haven't seen.
Okay. Right now, I don't really have any armor, so I'm gonna ask her to see if there's anywhere I can find armor suited for a Dragonborn.
Out of character question, because I don't remember. What class is Zorfris again?
Oh, I'm barbarian.
Okay. So, out of character, barbarians don't wear
Yeah, they're unarmored.
mechanically
defense.
speaking, yes. Now, mechanically speaking, absolutely. You can find, like, padded stuff that wouldn't... Basically, you can't buy an armor to increase your... I'll live on Dragon Street. To increase your AC, but you can definitely find something that's cool looking that won't have any, like, in-game mechanical effect. So, she gives you... She says, yeah, the scale model down X direction. I don't know if they're still open. You think you're going to have any trouble finding it?
I said, nope. My perception is great, as you can see from my previous roll. I will try and find it. Thank you very much, and I will continue on down the path that she sent me.
Okay, best of luck. Have a good night. She pulls out a flask and tosses one back as she walks off. Yorl, you find your way to a decent establishment, and what's your game of choice? What kind of game are you looking for? Dice, cards?
Let's do cards.
Okay, awesome. Nope, Red, they can't wear any armor or they sacrifice their con bonus to AC, specifically. So you can wear armor, but then you don't get your con bonus. Like, if you don't have a whole lot of con as a barbarian, you can wear armor and it's not really much of a trade-off, but generally barbarians are at least somewhat con-based, so it is a trade-off if you decide to wear any sort of armor. Yes, that's true. In 5th edition specifically, yes. In 4th edition, I think it was different. I know it was different, but I don't remember exactly how it worked. So you sit down at a table. There is a 1 gold entry fee to enter this, for lack of a better term, poker tournament. Let's see here. Roll me a d20.
That's just /d20, right?
I think so.
I think that's it.
Yep, perfect. Thank you. Okay, you get, using real cards as an example, you get an ace and a 10. No, we're playing poker.
No,
so
I like that one.
I was like, no, that's blackjack, but we're not playing blackjack, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you get an ace and a 10. On the table comes up a 6, a 3. Go ahead and how are you betting? Like, are you increasing your bet? Are you folding, calling, whatever. So we've got an ace, a 10, a 6, and a 3.
I will just hold.
Okay.
Girls conservative.
And, another ace comes up on the table. Final bets. There is a dwarf across the table, and she narrows her eyes, looks at you, and throws 10 gold on the table.
Oh. That's a lot of money for Yoral, but Yoral calls.
Okay. She flips over her cards, sits back, pulls one of these numbers, and says, "Thanks for the money. Thanks for making it so easy." You flip your cards over. You have 2 aces. Easy. Well, sorry, I just realized my camera's off. Well, I need a drink. Good luck, everybody. And she slams the, shoves the gold across the table, and a few of the coins, fall on the floor. And she storms off. Goes up to the bar and orders a drink. Do you want to keep going? You've won 10 actually, you've won... Let's see here. Holy... I've rolled 3 d20s in a row, and all 3 have been nat 20s. So I would suggest you avoid combat tonight, ever so possibly.
That's real screw the pooch.
There's somebody else who had gone in earlier, so you end up with a total of, say, 35 gold. Not bad. Yeah, no, I would love to talk shop, Red. If there's something, I just started playing a barbarian in 5th edition. My first barbarian I've played in 5th. I've DM'd a barbarian in 5th edition. But, they can use shields, by the way. Sorry, that's an important caveat there. That they can use shields, and that doesn't detract from the con bonus. Should have mentioned that earlier, my apologies. So you win 35 gold. What's your scheme?
I just take my money, happily take my money, walk away. But while walking away, I try to make friends with people to see if there's any information or gossip I can pick up on from the table after my big victory.
Okay. Good question. I honestly had no idea where tonight was going to go, so there are a few things hovering around and not a lot schemed. Where's that? You know what? I don't really care which one it is. Dice. There are a couple of people talking about, you get the words water, poison, and Kilker, which is the capital, the one in white on the bottom right of the screen. Well, one of the ones in white, the northernmost one. That's what you catch as you're going by. 2 people seem very engrossed in this discussion of some poisoned water. And one of them seems pretty nonchalant about it, and the other one seems very concerned. I am so sorry, my chair won't stop squeaking.
All right, well, with this new information, I go back to the group, or I go back looking for the group, because I don't know where they all are.
Mm-hmm.
But I take great care to hide my money and not tell anybody about my winnings, knowing how Chlorophena is. And the past issues we've had with people randomly dying.
That was probably not her fault.
No, I didn't know that was her, but I just have my suspicion that it was her.
She is very suspicious, to be fair. Alright, so Roland and Chlorophena. Chlorophena and Glory are at the bar. Roland is in a corner. The bartender walks, or one of the waiters walks over to Roland and says, "What can I get for you, friend?"
I asked for a cup of mead.
I can make that happen. Need anything to eat?
What's the special tonight?
Lamb and potatoes.
Yeah, I'll get some of that too.
Good meat. My sister runs the, I was gonna say lamb shop because that sounds like lamb shop. I'm really sorry. Like, I was telling the dudes, I've been studying for my insurance license a decent portion of the day. So, I'm gonna point cash in. The meals are yes! Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that. Thank you, Griffin. That sounds really fun. My sister runs a venison farm. Not venison, I'm sorry. Jeez. That's deer.
Not venison.
Holy shit! Oh, it's been a day and it's only Monday. Oh my god. Okay, that was me reading chat and talking at the same time. That's still really embarrassing. Okay, so he talks about his sister who owns this farm, and they've been up on some hard times with some wolves, but they've got good meat. It's a little pricier, but hi Chestnut, how's it going? They've got really good meat. It's just harder to come by right now because of the wolf problem.
I inquire about the wolf problem.
Well, they had about 10, 12 sheep disappear or murdered over the last 2-3 weeks. That's not good for business. Not good for my business either. Like keeping people fed, charging fair prices. I don't like not being able to take care of my customers.
Decide to gesture over to Yoral while you can see wandering the bar to join me.
Yoral, you see Roland wave at you.
I begrudgingly join the table.
You guys love each other so much. You guys are great.
Or sorry, let me say that. Sorry. I let out a big sigh and then I begrudgingly walk over.
I asked the waitress if we were to address the wolf issue her sister is having, if she would feed our party tonight.
That would definitely be worth my time and money, yes. And food, of course.
So I run this by Yoral. We have the opportunity to help.
I guess
the sister of this waitress with a wolf problem
waiter.
That's harming
He's
their
a dude.
Waiter.
I mean, you can call him a girl, but reference
waiter.
Is dude.
I guess
to help with the wolf issue for her with the livestock. And in exchange, they will feed us tonight.
Even though I just won big, and I rub it in.
I don't know you won big.
Face, but I'm okay telling you because you're a nice guy. So I rub it in your face that I won. I tell you that I'm looking to get good fortune with the townspeople in case something ever happens. So let's go out and help them.
Nobody saw that.
Maybe we should find the Dragonborn to assist.
They are, Griffin. They are still level 1.
But not before we drink.
Not before we drink.
A cup of
I mean, that seems
surprisingly,
fair.
I walk through the door ready for a beer.
Ho ho!
Ho ho ho! Wee wee.
So the three of us sit up at the table, go over what we're gonna do about these wolves.
You are eventually joined by the next table. The next table over. Anyway, the orc Russet, the kid Sin, the little human girl. Well, she's not little, but anyway. And Valen, the elf that never talks because he never talks. He's kind of a dick. So Griffin's so excited. And they pretty quickly catch wind of you talking about this. Chloraphina, what are you and Glory doing out of curiosity?
We're asking the bartender how much for a drink.
Depends on what you want. 2 copper for ale, 5 for whiskey, and 5 for cheap wine, a silver for a whiskey. Unless you want
We
the
want
really
mead.
good stuff. You want mead?
Do you have mead?
We do. I'll be 7 copper.
Okay, just a sec.
I don't think we actually discussed money, to be honest, so.
Can I look around the bar to see if there's any strangers?
Everyone's a stranger here except for the people in the party, so yes.
But how packed is
I
this
hate
bar?
everything.
You should have saw this coming.
I definitely did see it coming. It's actually not very busy, so between, let me do some math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 3 other bar patrons at the moment.
Are they together?
No. Because I am a merciful DM. Lobster
Is there
piss
one
everywhere.
by a window?
Let's say yes.
Okay, I go to approach.
Super's fucking losing it. Oh
Always-
god.
There's always something. There's always something.
Always something. Y'all gonna get arrested. Anyway, carry on,
Not with
citizen.
him.
I say, hi, good sir. Would you happen to have some coin for a lady?
You look well dressed enough to me. You look like you can take care of yourself. What do you need coin for? Pay for your own food.
I want to charm person.
So,
Do you have a charm color for the background?
let's see. That's not what I was looking for. Sorry.
So underwhelming.
If I remember correctly. Okay, so charm person requires a save. So, on your character sheet, it'll tell... That's a D30. Don't roll that. It'll tell you what your spell save DC difficulty is on your spells page, I believe. And if you don't see that, let me know, and I'll navigate around and figure out where the hell that lives in Roll20. Oh.
What do you need?
What is your spell save DC? So I'm gonna pull up someone who's not you. Boop. So on your character sheet, if you click spells, it will give you your spell save DC right middle top.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, let's discuss charm person. Since you're actually sticking around, as opposed to just charm and go. The way charm person works is they make a wisdom save, which we did last time. They failed again because my dice hate me. They will do whatever you want for about an hour. So that's not true. They regard you as a friendly acquaintance, so, according to the spell description. So they are copacetic for about an hour. The kicker with this is, when the spell ends in an hour, they do know they were charmed, and they know that you did it. You can do this. I'm just letting you know that he will know that you cast a spell on him. Carry on. The slightest change possible.
Sorry, sir. I was asking you if you had any money.
I mean, I have money, but why would I share it with you? Oh.
Because we're old friends, don't you remember? Remember that time I gave you that thing and you never gave it back?
And I was like, Emilio.
I um I, I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you. Oh, here, sit down. Let's do some dinner. It's been so long.
Well, no, I got
He's
my friend
clearly
with me.
oh, I see. Hello, miss.
Can she join us? Come, let's have some food. You can just pay us back with food and drink.
That sounds good to me. Let's do a good supper here.
Hey,
Have a
hey
seat.
bartender, make that 3 meads, 2 roast turkey, and some mazza sticks.
You get kind of a this will be great. This will be so much fun. You get kind of a weird like back and forth between you and this guy and from the waitress in this case, and she shrugs and says, "All right, coming right up." Shuffles on back to the kitchen. You sit down with this guy, and he how's your I'm just gonna look at your sheet real quick because it'll be easier than come on, why won't you pull up the thing, little friend. I'm still really bad at Roll20. I'm so sorry. Okay, so your wisdom. Oh, okay. He looks like he's like obviously you know the spell has charmed him, but the spell has charmed him into being very agreeable. So he's trying to save face because it doesn't to explain how the spell is going to manifest in this particular case. So you've charmed him, but he has no idea who you are. So he's trying to save face because because of the spell, wants to make you happy. He doesn't know who you are, and so he's trying to like cover his ass. He pulls out a deck of cards and says, "You ladies wanna play a quick game?" I hate to take your money again, but I think I will.
Yeah, I'm down for a game.
Okay, let's go. And he shuffles a couple 3 times. He's a fancy shuffler. He's got some really good really nice fingers, like dexterous fingers, and he shuffles a few times and lays out some cards, and food doesn't arrive for a little while because, you know, turkey and all that. But your mead comes out pretty quick, and he loses the first 2 hands. And
Cheers, buddy.
it's alright, everything's fine. What's a few gold between old friends, am I right? Looks at Glory. Glory's kind of sinking into her chair a little bit like this. And you do another hand before food comes out. He actually roll me a d20, Rhino. Por favor. He actually beats you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, a little bit. I rolled a 16. Oops. So he gets back some of his money, but you're up, let's say, about 15 gold on this guy. He is clearly letting you win out of shame for not realizing who you are, or like remembering who you are. It's by the time you finish shame. Exactly. By the time the food comes out, it's been about 20 minutes, let's say about 15 minutes. We will momentarily switch back to literally everyone else who is talking about this wolf problem.
Wait, was Zorfrost there?
Mhm.
Oh.
He came in and was like, "Yeah, I'm ready for a drink. Let's go."
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's right. We're drinking mead.
Yep. Let's see here. Yorl. You see Chloraphina talking to this dude who looks like his eyes are kind of glazed over, like he's not really there. Looks like he's on autopilot. Seems to be having a good time though, so that's nice.
I point out to the group that Chlorophenius looks like they've made a friend over there and ask them if we want to get them involved in our plan to destroy the wolves.
I say no, because I don't trust that halfling.
Oh god,
Earl
not a
wasn't
werewolf.
expecting that answer, but says, okay, fine then. Let's just go with the three of us.
We have the rest of the party too, right? That
Oh,
are
yes, that's true.
naturals.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, that's right. The other group. I ask Zorfus if he's in agreement and if he just wants to get going.
I think it's a good idea. I think we should get going.
Faster we get it done, the faster we can eat.
Sorry, hang on, my keyboard just died and I kind of need that. There we go. Alright, so, it should be fine. On the, let's say, northwest side of the city is where the sheep farm is. So you head out there, and I believe everybody is going except Chloraphina and Glory, if I am not mistaken. This will be great.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. You head out of town. It is dark. I don't remember what race are you again? I'm sorry.
Half elf.
Okay, so everybody can see pretty well in the dark. Once you get past the guard pillars in the city, there isn't a whole lot of light, of course. You head out past the sheep farm, and it, smells like sheep, as one does. And you don't hear anything. It's oddly quiet. Suspiciously quiet, even.
I could see better in the dark, can't I?
Hi, DM. Everybody can see in the dark. Yes, correct. Like, all three of you.
I got
can see.
another nat 20.
Hi, nerd.
I'm gonna try to find some high ground to see if I can get a better view.
Okay. There's a hill over X direction. Go on ahead. Hop up on there. And roll me a perception check, if you would, please. Okay. It's just some open ground. There are some fields over that direction. They're for the mineral rights to the farm. Yes, correct. There's not really much going on, like much to see. It definitely looks empty. There's a little pack of trees over toward the west a little bit, but that's about all that's not meadow farmland. Y'all need to roll for shit.
I'm gonna return to the party
Okay.
and let them know that I haven't seen anything other than the patch of trees.
So it should be safe to proceed.
Yeah, I think we should head to the trees and see what we see there.
Okay.
Your old nods.
All right. So as you head out that direction, let me see if I can do this or if it'll be very angry with me. Boop. Maybe. It will be very angry with me. That's okay. We've got some people. Come on. All right, so while I'm dragging these on, there is, so you're right, so this really big tree right here is kind of the edge of the, like, tree line of little copse of trees. We don't have Chloraphina, so don't put her on the map, but that's okay. We've got everybody else. And, where in the hell? Valen's actually going to stay behind the asshole elf. He's just going to, like, stick around the bar and get super heckin' drunk. Alright, there we go. As you approach the trees, you can tell now that you're getting a little closer. There is some sort of small cave situation. In the middle of the trees, like a depression with a cave in it under a hill.
I don't see it in Roll 20.
It doesn't exist. I'm trying to add something here. It's right.
I don't see the map. I don't see the map or anything.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that's weird.
Do you guys see the change in Roll 20?
Shit.
I still see the same map we were on at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still see the campsite.
Okay, thank you. Can I share? Learning things. Use the player tab.
The red.
Ah, okay, I see it. Do you guys see it now?
Yep.
Hey, there we
Okay,
go.
awesome. Thanks, Griffin. Okay, there's still no cave marked because, again, I pulled this out of my ass, kind of. But there's a cave, like, right where my mouse is, like, right over here, beyond some other trees.
Okay.
And as you approach, you hear a growling noise. As one does.
Can we set up traps?
You can definitely try, yes. What kind of traps are you setting, and how are you setting them, and with what?
Don't we have caltrops? Is that kind of trap?
Caltrops are basically a bunch of D4s on the ground, so it's like stepping on Legos. But yes, absolutely. They're sharp things. Sharp little pointy guys. I love traps. Let's involve traps.
It might not really help with wolves, though, would it?
Not as likely, no.
Could I tame them? If it is wolves, could I tame them with animal handling?
Also unlikely, but definitely possible. Taming wild animals in 5th edition is kind of a pain in the ass. You are definitely welcome to try. Definitely welcome to try it because it makes a lot of sense for your character to do that. I actually hate the animal handling, like the animal taming rules in 5th because they're a little lax. So I'm kind of just gonna bullshit stuff as we go. So yeah, you haven't seen it yet though. So, how are you approaching the growling sound? Build pressure plates.
Cautiously,
Okay.
very slowly, but we do go forward. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Okie dokie. Roll me a perception check. This sounds fun.
All of us, or just him?
Anybody who wants to accept Rhino, of course.
I mean, not animal handling or survival or one of my better.
I'll give you survival, yes. Let's go with survival or nature if
on.
you prefer.
Oh, come on! Don't blow the survival.
Don't do it. Oh, nice.
Okay. We're back in this, guys. We're back in this.
Let's do it. Let's do this. Zorfris, my dude. Those are really big tracks for a wolf. Like, really big tracks for a wolf. That's not a wolf. That's a bear. At which point, a bear jumps out at you. Rah, 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 rah. Roll initiative as the bear runs out of the cave and doesn't get a surprise round because I'm not that much of a jerk. But everybody roll initiative. I'm also going to roll initiative. No one heard me rolling 2 dice. There's no reason for me to roll 2 dice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, I don't see this. Where is it?
Beside your armor class. I tried to, but it said you wanted to send the result of this rule to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. What does that mean?
Yeah, that said the same thing for me.
I see your 7. Do you see my 15?
I do, yes.
It may just be the way that I have it set up. I need to play with this a little bit more. Yorl's got a 7. Glorfina's not here. Go away. That sounded really mean, sorry. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Roland got a 15. And Zorfris got a 12. And then da bears.
Duh, bear.
Da bears. Go back to what I was looking for. Really? Okay, well this should be interesting. Ah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Da bears. They're large? No, they're medium. Okay, that's fine. Rawr. And then another bear goes rawr. And is coming out of the cave, but will take a little while to reach you. Da bear's
big bear.
got... Come on. I need to do this more often. Very bad at things. Nope. Can I just like... I cannot. Shit. All turns. Sorry, guys. Real quick, while I'm trying to figure this out, let's take a quick break since we're about to get into combat anyway. So we are going to pop off for like 2-3 minutes while I pull my head out of my ass. And da bears. So if you want your initiative loaded, then you have to have clicked on your picture first and then click the button on your character. Whoa. Your token on the map. Oh, okay. Okay. I will try to recall this for the next time. I just can't bear it, DM. I just can't. Alright, we're gonna go to a break real quick while I'm trying to figure this out, and we will be back in like 2-3 minutes. All right. Okay. So, while something's wrong. Oh, Rhino doesn't have a face.
Good.
Oh, rude. Anyway, so while Chloraphina and Glory are at the pub playing around with that human guy and taking all his money, the rest of you have bears. As you can see, because I'm a horrible person, we have 2 monsters on the board, and I have named them Grin and Barrett.
Kind of look like Trainwreck.
They do, actually. And as you can see, one of the barrows goes first. Let me pull up that stat block over here. And it is going to attack. Oh, I have to put the labels back on eventually. But it's going to attack the closest person. And that would actually be. Put you guys in the wrong spots. That would actually be Zorfrus. So it's going to come
Bring
up.
it, bitch.
Oh,
It will.
Bring it, bitch.
I was doing so good.
Hi, Brackus! Brackus! So, oh my god, are you fucking joking? So it at you first and misses. It bites one of your like arm guards and then swipes at you with its claws, but because it's so busy like trying to gnaw your arm off, it just swipes at the air. It missed twice. So that makes it Roland's turn.
Stupid bear.
Right? Unbearable.
Ba-dum-bum.
It's not my fault. DM redeemed punishment. Looks like it's bear claws for breakfast. Okay, thank you, Brackus. Have a good night. All right, Roland, what you doing?
I just as much as I don't want to take the chance of doing this, I'm gonna fire
Miss
off
an
an
arrow.
arrow at the closest bear.
Okay,
Oh, big
that would be
missed.
Grinny.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what do I roll here? Which one do I push?
D20, but you should on your character sheet be able to hit where it says whatever kind of bow you have. In like the middle, like 2/3 of the way down, it'll have all your attacks.
Yeah. So it says like longbow +6, and this is
Correct.
1d8 +4 piercing.
Yep, so go ahead and click that, and it should roll it for you, I think. It is being nice
Ooh.
today. Huzzah! You hit the shit out of that bear. Roll me a D8.
You hit the
And-
shit out of that bear, bro.
Yeah. Okay, and it should be automatically rolling damage. It's irritating. I'm gonna pull up your sheet, sorry, so I can look at
Yep.
something. +4. Okay, so it takes 11 points of damage. You hit it square in the shoulder, or shoulder. Anyway, it roars. At which point, Zorfrus, you now can see the other one here, Barry. We have Grin and Barrett, because I'm a terrible person. Zorfrus, it is your turn. There is a bear in your face.
All right. So I've
Very
got one still
angry.
gnawing on me.
You do.
All right. Because I'm good at handling animals, and because I'm a barbarian, I am. Oh, let me bring it up here.
Bear hug.
Bear
Khabib it.
hug.
Khabib!
I'm pretty pissed off at the fact that this bear is sucking, and I'm going to use my rage, and I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
suplex the bear.
Do it. Roll me a melee
Okay,
attack.
out of nowhere.
Whatcha?
So what am I rolling?
A d20, but let me look at your sheet because I don't know if it'll let you. I mean, it'll let you rage, but I don't know if there's like a box to check or something.
I have a total of 2 rage, if that matters.
Okay. Yep, I see it there. So go ahead and roll. Let's go for the Great Club attack. Oh, I think we got there.
Oops, I pushed something by accident.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead and roll the Great Club, which will technically give you a +1, but whatever, that's fine.
Come on, big money, big money.
Big money, no whammies! Nice. Alright, now... Oh, that's how we do it. Okay, so... I'm eventually going to remember all this. So, to roll your attack, you hit the attack column, and then the attack field, and it totals your damage if you roll the damage... if you click the damage box. So, go ahead and click it, because I don't want to roll your damage for you, because that seems rude.
Oh, so I'm not clicking the +6. I'm clicking the 1d8 +4, right?
You'll end up clicking both, but you press 1 to attack and 1 to total the damage.
Okay, so they kind of look like they're doing the same thing.
They are. That's annoying. They are. Okay. I'll have to fix where it's not rolling damage automatically. Because I thought it would do that. Anyway, roll a... Whoopsie daisy. Roll a d8 by just clicking this little guy over here. And rolling a d8. Here, let me move that out of the way, sorry. Perfect. So, the bear, you suplex the bear, you get it right in the...
I was hear that last word.
I didn't say anything! I was...
A little louder.
I thought you were saying that I suplexed him right in the dick, and then just
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, and then I was trying to think of another bear pun, and I couldn't think of one, so I just stopped. So that was perfect. You get it right in the bear dick.
Right in the honey badger.
Yes, correct. Right in the honey badger, and the bear. No, I'm just kidding. It goes rah, and then falls over. Excuse me. At which point the other bear roars and cinematically starts to do the chargy. Yorl, it is your turn. Barrett is heading your direction. Well, all of your direction. That's what I wanted.
As I see the bear charging in our direction, I guess I cast Entangling Roots.
Okay. Roll it.
Did I just click it, right?
Uh-huh.
One second. There you go.
Scroll down, roll 20. There we go. Oh, right, because it's a spell save DC. Sorry, that's my fault. That's my job. And it, let's see what happens when it saves. Difficult terrain. Okay, so this is our first range, like, AoE spell, which is going to be fun to figure out on roll 20, but I'm very excited because they're cool. So Entangle, since it has a range of 90 feet, you can do anywhere within, 16? No, 18 squares. So obviously you're within range. Your target, so for the future, you'll have to, like, ping where you want, where you want to, center it. It doesn't matter in this instance, but if you want to center it in a specific point as opposed to just on an enemy, just let me know. It's a concentration spell. So concentration spells, you can only have one thing in your mouth at the same time. You can only have one concentration spell up at a time. Anytime you take damage, you roll a concentration check, which is just a straight d20, and we'll get into more of that if and when it matters. But if you fail that concentration check, the spell goes away. The bear did make it save, unfortunately, but the rest of the spell effect still happens. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Griffin. So the plants in the ground. So explain to me what this looks like based on the spell description. What does it look like to you? Is it vines? Is it wood? What is it?
vines, I guess, kind of thing.
Okay, cool. So any creature in there, including the bear, obviously, it made its save. So there's still difficult terrain. Difficult terrain takes twice the amount of movement. So each square is 5 feet. So this would be 10 feet, this would be 20 feet, this would be 30 feet if it's difficult terrain. I'll put Zorfris back now. I haven't druided in a while, so I have to actually read it all. Okay, and then if it had failed, it could try to escape using a strength check against the spell save DC. But unfortunately for our intrepid adventurers, the bear says, fuck this shit, and roars up to the guy that just killed its mate. Hey, Zorfris, how you doing? That is a... Are you kidding me? Last time I rolled a 2 and a 4, and this time I rolled a 3 and a 4. So...
Is he dead?
No, it completely misses. That's sad. Oi, that's me mate, correct. So it comes up and it actually tries to tackle you and like nom your face. But it trips over its mate's corpse because why not be a jerk? And face plants basically and takes the rest of its turn scrabbling back up. That makes it Roland's turn.
I go to hit it with an arrow.
Okay. Come at me, bro. Oh, that's a good question. A 12.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. A 12. Yeah, I was wrong about that. Sorry. A 12 does hit. So go ahead and roll me the damage. So just roll the d8 and we'll just add the 4 to it. So 11. So it takes 11 points of damage. That's what you rolled last time too. This one hits it square in the ass as it's getting up, and it is limping the rest of the way toward Zorfris. Zorfris, it is your turn.
Are you there?
There's a bear in your face.
Didn't this happen last time? Where he lost
Yeah.
audio or mic or
No.
whatever?
Fell asleep.
Zorfris, no!
Hello? Hello?
There we go.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Hello,
Okay,
friend.
sorry.
You're fine, dude.
All right, so I think I caught the end of it. The bear like effed up and he's coming back at me now, right?
Yes, correct. Rawr. Punch it, kick it, kill it, something.
All right, I am going to great club golf swing it into oblivion.
4. Alright, hit me.
All right, now so I can click one of the 3, right? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah, it doesn't matter which one it is.
Big wham.
Oh, that hits. Roll me I think it's a d6 for the Drake Club. Bogey.
What am I rolling?
Just click the d6. Okay.
All right, watch the 6. Watch the 6, guys.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Ah.
close.
Nice. And then we're gonna... Whoopsie daisy. Should be plus 4.
Hey, Kobe.
You crack the bear straight in the jaw and break its neck. And it just
my combat is stylish.
collapses, right?
I'm
Collapses
suplexing,
into a
golf
heap,
swinging.
right? There are now 2 dead bears and a cave still over that way.
Bro, just killed them both.
I decide to skin the bears for meat
Okay.
and leather.
Okay. While Roland is doing that, what are you other 2 and NPCs doing? The NPCs are just here to be supportive and stuff.
I'm doing the running man, saluting my 2 pills with my great club, just
Nice.
Flossing in the field.
flossing.
Okay. Yoral, what are you up to?
Is that really what you're doing, Ian?
No, I am.
I was gonna let it go.
Yeah, I'm not
Uh-oh.
gonna. I'm going to not help you skin because I don't know how to do that. But I will help collect the meat so that we can keep it all in one place.
Okay.
We still need
sounds good.
to. We still need to explore the cave.
Yeah, we should. I don't really have anything other than being able to see in the dark. I'll look over at Yoral and say, "Yo, check that way out. I need somebody that's got better tracking than I do, and you've probably got a better way of looking at things than I can at this point. So
Is that true?
I don't know. You probably do. I'm a
Yeah.
barbarian, bro. I did my part. I suplexed one bear and golfed.
Zorfrost, do you have pretty good survival? I can't recall.
I do.
Then you would actually be pretty good at tracking.
Okay, so you know what? I will venture into the cave.
Okay. Yes.
Just doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I'm trying to base it off of like who would be better at what, but yeah, I guess survival would make sense.
People are people. Everybody has different skills. It's a thing.
Trying to be balanced here. Sorry,
I
Yoral.
like it.
I apologize to Yoral for
No,
misunderstanding him.
Hero does not forgive you.
Do you want me to roll a survival check?
Yes, please. Sorry, I'm trying to find something. It's not what I'm looking for. Let's see what we got here. 10. Okay. You don't see anything but bear tracks leading into the cave, or out of the cave for that matter.
I will then continue to go into the cave, thinking that we've dealt with the threat.
Okay. Let's bounce back to Chlorophena and Glory. It's been about 45 minutes. What are you guys up to?
This should be good.
This should be great.
Well,
So
the first
just to
90
recollect,
seconds.
we've eaten, right?
Yeah, you've had food and a couple of drinks and played some
Then you had
cards.
seafood.
Oh God.
I say we play one last game of dice.
Okay. That sounds great to me. Let me shuffles through, and he finds this really nice, cool-looking set of bone dice, and sets them on the middle of the table, and he says, "What are the stakes, ladies?"
How about 20 coins?
Sounds fair to me. Reaches in his breast pocket and pulls out a few coins, sets them on the table with some other stuff, and he doesn't pull out a coin. My apologies. He pulls out this Rhino. What is your favorite color? Not Chlorophena. Rhino. What is your favorite color?
Yellow.
Okay, he pulls out a big piece of amber. Best I can do with, I don't gem very much, but and he gently places it on the table and says, "Will this do?" It's obviously worth money.
Okay.
All right, Rhino, roll me a d20. I will roll for Glory. Okay.
Come on. Big money.
Ooh.
Oof.
You guys actually get the same score Glory loses. So roll me another d20. Oofda. All right. You gain one piece of heat. Excuse me. You roll. The first time you both get like an 8 on the 2 dice, and then the second time you get a 10. And as he get out of that cup, as he shakes them up real good as you do, and he rolls them, and one of them does that cinematic spinning thing, and it lands crooked, and it lands on 12, and then wobbles, falls over on a 2, and you had a 10. So yeah, so you now have a piece of amber worth 20 gold. And along with that, the other 25 gold in actual money that you won in previous card games. What would you like to do next? Do you want to...
No. Sorry, man. Me and Glory got to dip. We got to dip fast. We're going to head back to our room.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure seeing you as always. Look me up next time you're in town.
Yeah, that's good. Glory, let's go.
The entire time, he has not used your name because, as you know, he has no idea what it is. Unless... Did you ever say your name? You're not an
You
idiot.
said Glory's name.
I know, right? Glory didn't make that mistake. Okay, just making sure. She got a little wasty. It's fine. A little drinky. You guys go upstairs and do stuff, I'm assuming.
Wasty stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, as one does, All right, so Zorphorus, you are... You know what? Let's just get this out of the way. This will be very funny. About 20 minutes later, you get a knock at your door. Rhino, sorry.
Who's there?
I'm the owner of the bar. Did you charm one of my patrons?
Oh shit, it's John Taffer.
Oh, man.
It's the Chloraphina. It's the guy you saw talking to Roland earlier. You recognize the voice.
Okay. What do you want?
Open the door.
I mean, you can come in, but we're clearly naked.
Glory is our... what is she doing? Glory just face palms and slips under the sheets and says, "This is your problem. You did this. I want nothing to do with this." And immediately stops whatever.
I don't
kinky
even
shit
know
she
what I
was doing.
did. This guy just came in here accusing me of charming somebody. What did I do? I beat a guy at dice.
You said that they remember they're charmed, right?
Mm-hmm. And who by?
Uh-oh.
It's very much a hit and run spell. It's a great spell, but it's very much a hit and run or hit and kill spell. There's another like pound on the door. Listen, I'll give you 5 minutes to get yourself decent and get out here.
You just had to play that one last game, eh, bro?
I mean, I don't want to judge, but maybe staying at the tavern where you're charming people wasn't the best idea? Possibly.
I whisper to Glory.
Mhm.
Okay, you talk to him, bring him in the room. Don't worry about it, babe. We'll get out of this fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't shit where you eat, correct, Griffin. Glory rolls her eyes, pulls on a pair of pants, and goes to the door and says, "Listen, I think," opens it obviously, and says, "Listen, this was really just a misunderstanding. My friend here isn't from around here. Some places they don't mind that stuff. So if there's a fine, we can cover it. We'll fine with restitution. Just, how can we make this go away?" Hang on. Not bad. And the owner of the bar narrows his eyes a little bit and leans in and looks at Chloraphina. What is Chloraphina doing? Just lying in bed, or?
So
Flossing.
Chloe's at the door. Sorry.
Yeah,
Chloe's at the
Glory
door.
opened the door, yeah.
And where is the guy?
Currently on the threshold of your hotel room door. Glory steps aside and lets him in, and he takes like one step in and then looks to see what you're like where you are in the room.
Is there drawers in this room?
Yes, correct. There are. Haha.
Well, you see, I can pay you no problem, but all my coin is stuck in the locked drawer. You think you can get it open?
Those drawers aren't even supposed to. I need. Wait, no. He just like. I'm gonna get a new carpenter, I swear. One of these days. And he walks in and starts fidgeting with whatever drawer you pointed at.
I want to roll to slit his throat.
Jesus, this took a crazy turn.
I love this guy too. Like, how dare you? Hi, Darth. All right. Roll. Let me look at your sheet real quick. I have. I don't want to ask you to do like extra stuff if it's gonna like fuck up your. Oh my god, how dare you? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, roll your dagger attack. Hi, Dorothy. It's good. A little tired today, but we're getting stuff done. Rhino might be doing more murder.
That's a solid roll. We got a good one.
That's a word for it. That is a word. So, Rhino, I want to let you know that what's about to happen is because I don't want your character to get the death penalty or, get thrown in jail for weeks. Glory. Also, Glory is actually, like, really good at staying out of trouble, so this works out quite nicely. As you're going to take a literal stab at this guy, Glory says, hey, whatever his name is, I forget his name, hey, look over there! And, he turns this way, and you stab this way, and you, stab the nightstand.
No. Does he hear that?
Oh yeah, he turns around. What was that? What are you doing?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What did she point? What she said she heard something over there. I'm nowhere near that, man. I'm right behind you.
The classic, where did that dagger come from trick.
Right, where did that come from? Okay, let's see how much of a potato he is. Not a potato. Oh, that's bad. He looks at you, looks at the dagger. How drunk are you, ma'am?
Well, you see, I've had quite a few of your meat, and I wasn't. I don't even know if the coins are in that drawer. I think they're in the other drawer across the room.
Gonna roll an insight check. And that thing. Okay, listen. I don't want any trouble. I'll make you a deal. If you give that man his money back, he's a good patron. if you give him his money back, I won't call the cops. Does that sound fair, ladies? Glory's like,
That sounds fair. Just let me put on some clothes and I will come downstairs.
thank you.
As he's walking to the door, I want to stab him in the neck.
Oh my god, Rhino, what the fuck, man? Alright, roll it. Roll it.
Yeah! Come on, let's do it.
Okay. Well, that'll definitely hit. Okay, so, yes, and how do you reach up to his neck because he's a human? He's fairly tall. I mean, he's not like a super tall human, but he's like, are you jumping? Are you like.
So you're saying, like, well, how, like, am in my full extension of my reach, can I not stab him in the neck? I mean, how short am I compared to this human?
Well, you're like.
How tall is he?
You're like maybe 4 feet and he's like 5'10". I'm bad at
Okay,
I'm bad
so
at sizes, sorry.
My extension of
Good
my
night,
arm
Dorothy.
should hit 5'10" with a dagger, no?
Yeah. You. This is real bad. I'm delighted, and this is real bad. Okay. You catch him in the throat. You don't sink it in there, but you do a nice slash, and he turns, and as he turns, he like wobbles, and blood is all over the place. And let me try something. Okay, that's not decisive. Okay, so it did. And he goes to scream, but you caught him like right along here. Goes to like call out for help. Doesn't make a noise, and catches himself on the door frame, slides down, is trying to stop it, and okay. Glory looks at you and says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Come on, babe, help me get him underneath the bed. I did this for us, babe. We're rich now. We got that one small piece of rock.
Dorothy,
Come on,
you
we gotta
be
stash her
nice.
before the guards come. We'll get the hell out of here. We'll find another room. We were never here. We'll exit out the window. Oh, and lock the door.
She starts you get the left side? I don't know what's happening. She starts pulling on his right arm. He's passed out and is like, there's blood everywhere. You drag him into your room and close and lock the door. He does. Okay, yeah, he'll fit under the bed.
Okay, as he fits under the bed, stab him 3 more times. Tell Glory, open the window. We gotta get out of here.
No, I'm done. This is too much. I'm leaving. I can't. This is. And she pulls out a little like lockpick set and says, "Good luck." And reaches into like her bag, unlocks, like fiddles around with something, and oh, that's hilarious. Disappears. Just disappears.
How did she disappear, though? Just magic?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. sorcerer demon. That's even hotter. I gotta find her.
You now have a dead body and no girlfriend.
But he is underneath the bed. The
He
door's
is
locked.
underneath the bed and the door's locked.
All right,
yes.
I hop out the window and find another place to stay. Oh, I make sure there's no blood on me first. I take off my clothes,
Okay.
put on new clothes, and hop out the window.
Okay. For the sake of fuck it, let's say it's for story, so that's not a problem. Roll me a stealth check to not be seen leaving the place.
That's a big one.
It's a big boy. Oof. Let me think about this. You go to another inn. Okay.
Sweet.
Sorry, I was scheming something. You go to another inn, and I'm assuming check in for the night.
Yep.
Okay. The rest of you are in that cave. TLDR, in the back of the cave, you find a dead alpha wolf. Like a big, like not a dire wolf, but like the daddy wolf.
All right, so
I'm TLDRing because there's nothing alive in there, TBH.
I look at the dead alpha wolf
Mm-hmm.
to see, because alpha wolves are relatively big.
Yep.
I wonder if whether or not the bears or something else killed it.
Roll me. Roll me another survival check, please. Okay. It definitely has multiple like claw and bite marks. So the odds of it having been killed by those two bears in some sort of turf war type situation, like, hey, the wolf lives in wolves, but now dead wolf lives in this cave. Bears probably took it over. They fought. Now there's no wolf, and now thanks to you, there are no bears.
All right then, and then I'll continue to survey if there's anything else in the back of the cave, any treasure, anything that's hiding back there, and if I don't find anything, then I'll let the others know. We can make our way out.
I rolled a 42. You find actually making them fight. Whoa, Griffin, it's not over. It's not over. You find the body, or what's left of the body of a person. You can't tell anymore what kind of race they used to be because they've been dead for at least several days. They are wearing obviously chewed and clawed up leather armor, so useless. And on them, they have a gold necklace, actually a silver necklace, let's say, a silver necklace with a little filigree on it that is some sort of symbol you don't recognize.
I take said necklace.
Okay. Do you leave the cave, my friend?
Yes, if there's nothing else of importance, I leave. I let the other two know that I have found this necklace to see if whether or not they know what that, did you say filigree is?
Mm-hmm. That symbol on there. Everyone who wants to roll me a history check specifically. Oh, well, okay.
Could I roll it myself to see if whether
Yes.
or not I know what it is?
Yeah, go ahead. Like, it was really dark in there, and it's not something that you were, Oh, okay. I was right. Nothing. Super nice. That is in. Let me look at Roland's sheet real quick.
Stupid history.
um. Oh, that makes sense. That is it's an orc symbol, or it's an orc like shorthand for precious child, let's say. So it's a necklace, and it's in Orcish, and it says precious child on it.
Seeing as how I have no idea what that means, I'm just going to hold on to it and exit the cave.
Okay. You guys head back. You got directions from the apparently now dead barkeeper, and oh my god, as you're coming back, you see Glory coming out, or Glory walking down the street, just clearly having some sort of mental event or mental situation. She's like sitting on a corner, like just freaking out.
Zorfraz don't want no smoke,
Hey,
and he
Luna.
pretends he doesn't see anything.
Okay. Hi, Luna. How's it going?
Roland notes it and mentally thinks that Glorfina did something again, but decides not to action anything.
Okay. You guys go back to the inn where you were. Excellent. I know that feel, Luna. I didn't stream it all last week. It was really gross. But I'm hoping to get back to regular schedule soon. There is a very upset human gentleman in the front of the inn when you walk in, and he's talking to one of the waitresses. Seems very agitated, but they're speaking pretty quietly, so unless you're like trying to listen in, you may or may not hear them.
We go right to the waiter that we were talking to before.
No, you don't. He's not there. You don't see him.
Oh.
Sorry.
We sit back down and wait.
He does not show up.
Servicer sucks.
we want our food. We go find someone else who works there.
Okay.
See if we can get our meals.
Oh, you spoke to Oh, of course you spoke to Jar. Absolutely. Order up. What can I get you? What do you folks want? Everything's on the house. Jar actually mentioned that. I'm sorry we didn't have anything. Don't have anything specific prepped, so you can have anything you want.
Duck confit.
Done.
I want a pretty big steak and
Okay.
some meat.
That one's easy. Done. Yorl, what do you want? Give me my food.
I'd also like a steak, please.
Okay. The older lady rushes off, and you hear, "Hey, the folks helping out Jar are back. Where is he?" There's some chattering as everybody kind of just sounds off and dies down, and you wait a bit, and eventually your food comes out. The gentleman in the... Actually, roll me a perception check, everybody, except Rhino. By the way, for the purposes of my sanity, these two yahoos just went up to their room. Don't be weird about it.
Oh!
Oh!
God, I see all.
All of the things. Yorl, you hear him say, I'm going to get the guards. Like, you don't understand. And Zorfris, you can hear that he's complaining about being swindled by 2 hussies. And he wants management to do something about it, or he's going to get the guards involved. 2 halfling hussies.
Did Chloe come back with us?
Nope.
But Sin and the other one did. Whatever the guy's name.
Yes. Russet. And they got dinner real quick. They basically had cheeseburgers and went upstairs.
I mentioned to the group what I've just overheard. And I tell everyone to check to make sure they're not missing anything.
Unless Rhino's about to tell me something really interesting, I think everybody has all their stuff. Everybody has all their stuff.
I packed it in for the night.
Okay. Everybody has all their stuff.
All right.
I asked them, since I overheard them talking about 2 halfling hussies, I asked them to describe the 2.
You get a... Yeah. You get a description of a dark-skinned halfling with, like, kind of bluish-black hair, and a ashen-skinned halfling with, like, black hair. Both girls. And the dark-skinned one had a nose piercing.
Curvy, somewhat heavy-chested, and heavy in the behind as well.
I look over at Roland and Yorl and go, Glorifina.
Yeah, you know, bud. You know.
Your food comes out at about that time.
I forget everything that was happening. I go, ooh, duck confit.
So as you guys are eating, what are you talking about? Obviously, the out of character, given that he's dead. The waiter that you were talking to before, Jar, never comes back while you're eating. You do
So
get...
the waiter was the owner?
Mm-hmm. It's dinner rush. He was working.
God damn it, Glorifina.
Yep.
Wait, he doesn't know it's me.
Super does. Roland doesn't, but Super does. Nobody knows he's dead yet.
Roland, while he's eating, curses about having Glorifina in our party, and kind of wishes that maybe we should just leave and not look for Glorifina or Glory.
You guys, after dinner, it's pretty late. It's a very, very late supper. I'm assuming you guys go to bed unless there's anything else any of you would like to do before sleeping it off.
I think we've had a good long day. I'm pretty tired from suplexing and destroying some bears. So
Right. That was one hell of a golf cub. Sorry, not sorry. All right, everybody goes to bed. And at this point, we are going to level up to level 2.
Oh.
So,
Hey!
Ayo. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of what just happened. Oh my god, what the fuck. Alright, so, yes, level up. Alright, so we will start with, since we're all learning stuff, we'll start, okay, I rolled a 1, so we're going to start with Glorifina. So you should be able to, Zarias, I'm going to be in your character sheet for a hot second, just so I can like say where we're going.
No, no problem.
So, Rhino, go ahead and click on your core sheet. So it says core bio spells, and then there's a little gear. Click the little purple gear. Scroll all the way down and click launch level plus charactermancer, bottom of the right column. Yes! Only slightly less fatal. Correct, Red. You are correct.
Okay.
And then it should ask you some questions. I need to make a test character here so I can see what it's going to ask you because I don't remember. Come on. There's the charactermancer. Okay, so we're going to do Warlock or Halfling. Wonder if I can switch my tab that's visible here. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So, it's not super great visual, sorry. But here's what we're looking at. So I'm just gonna go through and pick a bunch of shit and then go to level 2. So it should be asking you to roll hit points. And then we've got... What else do you get at level 2? Gosh, it's been a long time since I played a Warlock. Well, sort of. Oh, you get invocations. Okay. So, oh no, you already have invocations. No, you don't.
It says,
Ooh, cool.
I can roll for HP, class features, Eldritch invocations, otherworldly patron, and I can choose the fiend.
So we'll have to come back to your patron later, and I'll have to pop in the stuff that you get from your actual patron because
Okay.
I don't run a pay for Roll20. So don't worry about the patron situation. But go ahead and look at your options for Eldritch Invocations. And I'm going to scroll down here and see
How?
what your options are. Good question. Let's find out. It should give you a list to choose from, I think. Is it not doing that?
Oh, there we go.
Aha! Excellent.
You do not own the Player Handbook Competitive Expansion.
Of course. I hate Roll20 sometimes.
$30 to level up?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that, obviously. We're sorry. So I'm just gonna go through the options, and you can just tell me which one you want, and I'm just gonna put it in chat, and then we'll deal with it later. So you have 2 Eldritch Invocations. Where are those?
Can I set people on fire now?
Maybe. I mean, always, but maybe. There we go. Okay, so
What about
Rhino...
filling their nostrils with exploding gas so that when they breathe it in, they explode from the inside out?
Oh gosh. Okay, so does Chloraphena have armor, or is she just wearing cloth? I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
Just cloth.
Okay. So you can, one of the options, and I'm just going to kind of highlight pick a few of them for you, and then you can decide what you want. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself, which for an hour sets your armor class to, I think, 13 plus your dexterity modifier. It doesn't work if you're wearing armor, so it would be perfect for you. You can cost, you do that for free. You basically get an extra at-will spell so you can cast it technically as many times as you want. But you can only cast it on yourself, which isn't a big deal. You can cast Levitate on yourself. Speak with animals. You already have that. Oh, that's prereq 7th level, sorry. Some of them have prerequisites, so I'm just getting rid of the ones that don't make a difference. You can cast Detect Magic, which does exactly what you think it does. That might be interesting. So Grasp of Hadar is once per turn when you cast your Eldritch Blast spell specifically, which is a Warlock specific spell. You can pull a creature towards you. Seems very Chloraphena. I'm just gonna send you the whole list here real quick. I can't because I can't switch channels. Never mind. Fuck. And...
Let's just do levitate. I wanna float.
Oh, I love a good levitate. Okay. So Chloraphena gonna levitate. I will pop that in. So there's yours, and go ahead and save, and it's gonna yell at you because you didn't pick a spell or an invocation, but just tell it to go fuck itself. And next we have Chloraphena again. That doesn't work. Roland. Super, this should be hopefully pretty simple because rangers aren't like as complicated as warlocks. Go ahead and do the same thing where you click the little gear and level up. Should ask you for hit points.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Launch level 1 Character Mancer or level plus Character Mancer?
Level plus, correct. Arceus blesses the rhino.
What am I doing?
Oh, Arceus blessed rhino. So rhino gets... We're actually pretty much done for the night, but we might
thanks.
do some... I'm gonna try to... Hey, DM, if you're still around, can you give Arceus his points back since we're actually done playing for the night?
Do I roll the HP thing?
Yes, please. Sorry, Arceus. I love you. Okay. It should put that in your sheet. And then let's see what else you get at level 2. You get some cool shit, I think. Oh, you can cast spells now. That's fun. So you get to pick 2 spells, and you have 2 spell slots, so you can either cast one twice or each of them once. And it should give you a list of spells to pick from, excuse me. So if you have
Do I hit next or do I hit like?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Class here and...
It should give you just Ranger. I was wondering how leveling up was gonna work on stream, actually.
Oh, I see. It says choose 3 from these.
Yep, perfect. And you also get to pick a
Sorry,
fighting
that's
style.
wrong. Hold on.
I might just say fuck it and get a paid roll 20 at some point when I have the money.
So my fighting style, I want to stick with archery.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I don't see the spells though.
Can we play like the Final Fantasy like level up music or like that success music?
I think I can. Right. I think the spells are the last thing it's gonna ask you to do. I think.
So right now I'm just reading the Ranger tab. Should I hit next to select anything, or
Yeah, go ahead and
actually in the...
hit next and see if it... Thanks, DM.
Oh yeah, okay. I see now.
That's what I'm talking about, DM.
DM knows where it's at.
Okay. I'm gonna get I get 2 of these, right?
Yep. No one sees me using Wikidot. Nobody cares. It's free. I bought the books. I shouldn't have to pay for it again. It's stupid.
I'm gonna take
I am not a successful adult. I don't eat vegetables and or take care of myself.
Correct, Akios. Thank you.
I'm gonna take animal friendship
Ooh, nice one.
and speak with animals.
Okay, I love it. And then once you click next, it should, I think yours should actually work. Cobalt is going to have kind of the same problem Rhino did, where it's going to get very angry and say, you didn't pick anything, because you're only going to have one circle option. So we're
So
actually...
I said apply changes?
Yep, apply changes.
Yeah, look, mine looks like it's done.
Okay, cool. Cobalt, go ahead and open your character sheet, click the little gear, and go down to level plus Charactermancer. And I'm just going to tell you your options, and we'll see which one you like better. Okay. Which concept do you like the best? It's kind of like what your general focus is as far as what nature power you're aligned to. We have dreams, land, earth, moon, shepherding, spores, so like
Shepherding, bro.
Okay, excellent.
No.
I was like, wait, sorry. I was like, wait, that's the wrong voice. Hang on, don't get too excited.
The Cobalt is my shepherd.
So what are the options again?
Dreams, land, moon, shepherd, spores, stars, and wildfire.
Wildfire.
Okay.
Nice.
Good choice. Good choice.
What does that even mean? I don't know what that does.
Basically means you're a Lannister.
I can't hear anything right now because I didn't. Super's a monster. I like it. Okay. So at second level, you get a primal spirit bound to your soul. I'm literally just reading the rules. Bound to your soul as an action. So you can spend one of... Okay, I actually have to back up. Good night, DM. Have a good night. Happy sleeping. So at second level, you get wild shape, which it's going to tell you at some point when you're leveling up. You can wild shape X amount of times, or you can but you can use one of your wild shape charges to summon your fire, whatever animal you want it to look like. It has to be, I mean, it can't be huge. It's, okay, so yeah, it has to be, I think, tiny, so it has to be pretty small. It can't take up, like, it can't be like an ent made of fire, for instance. So as long as it's not ridiculous, I'll let you do whatever you want. It teleports in and out as actions and does damage when it teleports out. It can also teleport your friends, which is bitchin' as shit.
Okay.
And it lasts for an hour. That's what I was looking for. Sorry.
Yeah, go with this one then.
Okay. So I'm going to make another note here. Oops, I can't type. That's okay. And Zorphorus, you are a barbarian, so you will get some cool stuff.
So do I click launch level plus?
Yep. Cobalt, do you have any questions about leveling your girl that I'm not anticipating because I don't know how Roll20 works?
No.
Okay, cool. I love that. I love it. Okay, so Zorphorus, you will also get the HP generation prompt. You get Reckless. You don't have anything to choose at this level. Your choice will come at level 3. Every class, they get their, like, paths or archetypes at kind of varying levels. So you will... Now that we've got an easy one, I'll actually explain what happens when one levels up. So you get your hit die per level, so you roll that d12 and add your constitution modifier. Roll20 does all the math for you. You will get... Okay, so at level 2, you get Danger Sense, which you have advantage on all dex saves that you can see. So, and I'm going to forget this because I forget this when I'm playing my barbarian who has this, which is a little silly. Traps and spells you can see, you get an advantage on your dex saves. So, for instance, if you get caught in a trap, remind me that you have a chat after you're done. Okay. You'll get advantage on that, which means, I think we talked about this earlier, that you roll twice and just take the higher of the two. Reckless attack is super fun and also super dangerous, but you're a barbarian and that's what life is about, is risk. You can, when you make your first attack on a turn, you can decide to declare reckless attack, which basically means you're focusing on punching or suplexing or golf clubbing bitches. So you will get advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength, which is everything for you. So you'll get to roll twice and use the higher on all of your attacks on that turn. However, the downside of this is enemies have advantage to attack you. So you're basically making yourself more vulnerable by going punch, 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 punch. And that is honestly all that happens for you at level 2. At level 3, we will get to have some fun conversations, but that's what we've got
So
for that.
I roll this this thing next to HP.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard the noise. Ooh, nice one.
All right. So once I've done that, do I just go next?
Yep, everything else I think for you will just auto next through.
Oh, I hit some. Oh, there we go. Sorry. All right. Next. Yeah, it tells me about reckless attack and danger sense.
Cool.
Apply changes.
All right. Everybody is now level 2.
Ooh, 28 hit points.
Ooh.
Nice. I love that shit.
Nice.
All right. So, we are level 2. I will, if they are necessary, I will level up your NPC or NPCs of choice. We may or may not. I have to see if it works out scheduling wise. Maybe adding Teddy to the campaign. If we do, since you're in town now, it'll be pretty easy to do so. This sounds really bad, but it's not. Rhino, you and I need to do some role play at some point.
Ooh.
Kinky. No. We'll probably save it for stream, but I'll talk to you off stream. Everything's fine, but your character's gonna be in big trouble. So sorry.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
We saw that coming.
I find this amusing. The cops will not. So we'll see what happens next session. The next question, can everybody make it on the 19th? As far as we know.
As far as we know, yeah, for me.
Okay.
But I'll have to confirm with you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, same.
We will theoretically be back next week. If we aren't, we'll be probably back the week after that. Sorry, I am a potato today because I have been studying like crazy. I'm gonna go play some Valheim. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Not in that order. Let's see. Twitch. And I'm gonna...
Thanks again, Midget.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks,
you.
Midget.
See you, chat.
Oh, Midget, send me
Check.
your Valheim thing if I'll.
Oh, yeah,
go through
totally.
your-
Yes, let's go. Let's find somebody to raid. We're gonna raid somebody nice and easy on here. Let's raid Pierogi. Pierogi is playing Cult of the Lamb. That sounds fun.
What about
if you-
Corafina?
Huh?
She's nice. She's nice and easy.
That is also true.
Murdering wench.
Listen, I might be many things, but a wench is definitely not that.
All
You
right,
need to look up a definition of a wench, bruh.
All right, if you are a sub, please roll. Jesus criminy. Please use that raid call. If you are not a sub, I love you just as much. And use this one because everyone likes hearts and party hats. We're gonna go raid Pierogi. Pierogi is playing Cult of the Lamb. It's always fun. We're gonna head out, and I'm gonna go play Valheim and/or pass out. Thank you guys. See you later.
See you guys.